Let's dive on in. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1, go.
Now in the autonomous period here, 11:53, giving 14:74 a friendly neighborhood push. Meanwhile, 41:76 over on the Red Alliance, having a piece of coral in their hands, trying to see if they can put it onto the reef. It looks like it's going on the reef zone. We'll find out later if that counts. Now going into the teleoperated period. 10:54, having a piece of algae in their possession, bringing it over into the processor. Meanwhile, 11:53 also having a piece of algae, trying to see if they can bring it up onto the net, and that looks promising from both Red Alliance and Blue Alliance. '97 hanging out on the Blue Alliance side with their best buds. 14:74 hanging out over on the Blue Alliance side. Meanwhile, over on the Red Alliance, Team 811 bringing a piece of coral up onto the high level. 41:76 Iron Lions having a piece of coral in their possession, trying to see if they can place it up on the high level, and that looks promising. Back over to the Blue Alliance, we see Team 11:53 having a piece of algae in their possession and dropping it on the field. 10:54 trying to see if they can recover that piece of algae. 11:53 removing more and more pieces of algae. 811 over on the Red Alliance side, having a piece of coral in their possession, trying to see if they can place it up over on the reef zone. 41:76 also having a piece of coral in their possession, trying to see if they can put it up on the reef zone as well. Meanwhile, both Red Alliance and Blue Alliance bringing over some algae over to the net, so that way they could have some algae on top. 45 seconds remaining. 41:76 having a piece of coral in their possession. 811 trying to remove a piece of algae, and that looks successful. Meanwhile, we see a little balancing act happening over on the Blue Alliance side with teams 97 and 11:53. 10:54 hanging out by the barge. 41:76 a couple of donuts. That sound does mean there are 20 seconds left of official gameplay here. 10:54 and 11:53 are both heading for the barge, trying to see if they can climb on the cage. 97 parked by the barge. 11:53 climbing up on the cage. 10:54 climbing up on the cage. 41:70 by the barge as time expires. We have an official. Like it's going to be going to the Blue Alliance here with the score of 93-78. And the Blue Alliance swimming away with 4 ranking points for qualification number 40.